GSL Code S.
You know, it's funny that you say Spawning Calder is like, where's Waldo? I think he'd blend in better with the red striped hat.
In the bottom left, in the blue, he's got one shot to get through here. Can he do it? He is.
Creator Prime.
And in the upper right, in the red, we have our Terran player, a legend. Can he come back? He is.
Starting Bomber.
Well, I wonder, because we've seen Creator go for twice now, timing all ins. I love this part of esports culture where people make signs.
Yes, it's actually quite awesome.
And then you see this like real life, like internet memes coming into real life. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so cool.
I like it. It's cute.
It's really cool.
It's like a Nexus first.
Yep.
And it looks like it's probably going to be against Reaper. I do hope that Creator doesn't go Sentry before Stalker here.
Yeah, we'll see.
The Sentry takes quite a bit to kill the Reaper off. A very annoying probe.
All right. Go ahead and go for that orbital. Nexus first here from Creator.
Yep.
Cool.
Well, it's going to be a minute before that Reaper gets down there. Tasteless, ask me a question.
Let me think here. I don't know. Guys, I'm a little rusty. We haven't cast in a little bit here.
You don't have anything you want to know from my great, amazing brain.
Let me see here. All right, if you had to live on one of these StarCraft 2 maps, which one would you want to live on?
That's a good question. I guess
Yeah.
Ohana. It's kind of nice. It's got
That's a
palm
nice
trees.
map.
It's got some
I
water.
was going to say Belshir Vestige, but they might have bad internet on that planet. I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Certainly not Neoplanet S.
No,
that's for sure.
nobody wants to live on Neoplanet S. No, thank you.
No, definitely not. The Reaper is coming in, getting that Zod out. He's going to have to do some fancy probe micro here.
Yeah, this is one of the dangers now in Heart of the Swarm about going for Quick Nexus.
Ooh, not quite pulling those extra probes up quick enough.
Oh, and he's going to get this one too, easy peasy. And now his Zealot's out, which basically means he's going to get more probes.
Yeah, the Zealot not the most helpful guy.
Creator's doing a good job controlling too. But, I mean, what are you going to do? There's going to be a second Zealot out here, which means he's probably going to get more probes. This is getting a little bit painful to watch, Tosis.
Yeah, this is kind of painful. Really, 3 probes killed already.
And when you consider how long a lot of these probes have not been mining.
Yeah, this is a significant lead that Bomber's gaining. You'd think, the Nexus first, maybe not the best idea against Bomber, who has opened every game with Reaper.
Yeah, no kidding.
And has shown that he knows how to micro Reaper as
he
well.
can micro.
Yeah, he can.
My God. Look at this guy.
If there was a talent show hosted by Simon Cowell that says, so you think you can micro, he would definitely tell Bomber
think you can micro
that he's
Reaper.
not terrible.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
He'd say, at least you're not terrible.
Yeah.
You did get 4 or 5 probe kills.
I don't know. That's going to be really hard to recover from. Because remember, guys, even if you didn't kill more probes, there were a lot of probes not mining. That's a mineral for every second a probe is mining.
Yeah.
And there were more than one
rough.
probes not mining.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, he's in a ninja's way in there.
Yeah, and he's going to get right past that soccer and see what's going on. What is Creator going to be planning? 5 kills on that Reaper. Jeez Louise. Is he just going to go to a 3rd Nexus, do you think? Is he going to go straight 3rd Nex?
Well, I mean...
I think he is.
I think he shouldn't, but...
I think he should. Because I feel like...
You think he should or he should not?
I think he should, and it's dangerous, but... I think it might be a decent idea to try to come back. But, okay, I guess he's just going to do another gateway attack. Is Stim going to be done when he hits? I think it is. I think it's just going to be finishing up as he actually hits.
And I don't know, man. This is
because
really
he's going to want like 2 rounds out of it. Yeah.
See, I was wondering about this. I thought I was going to learn something like profound here, like when he went Nexus first, because I thought, oh, But, you know, Terran can get Reapers out. Is there some trick he knows to stop this? And now the answer is no. And now I'm wondering, can you actually Nexus first against Protoss?
Well, against Terran.
I mean, excuse me, against Terran. That's what I meant.
That scan was not a money scan, by the way.
No.
Sees one gate, has no idea what's going on. So that's good. But I don't know. If they don't go Reaper, I think you probably hold against everything completely fine, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, Reaper's so accessible.
It is.
Because I also don't believe that Terrans can just go Command Center first anymore. Or, you know, even just super quick Command Center. So, by default, they should be going for gas, which means they should, no matter what, be able to get a Reaper out, right?
They definitely can get a Reaper out. Do they choose to? I think that when they do, I think it's a smart move.
We're going to find out because every nerd on the planet's going to be going Reaper openings now.
I hope so.
With this,
okay, he sees what's happening. Stim so close to done. He's still waiting because he definitely wants more than just one round off those gates. So here we go. It's about to start, and Stim is going to finish just exactly as the attack starts. So, yeah, I don't think that this is going to work, but we'll see.
I love the SCVs in the front. That's how you want to do it, guys. The SCVs in the front to repair. That way force fields can't be utilized quite as much.
Yeah, that way Zealots can't attack the bunker if you force field SCVs off. So it's very smart to have those in front.
Now remember, he's also losing money when he's not mining with those SCVs.
Yeah, every moment. Like this, I think he realizes that this isn't going to do anything. And so at home, adding the Twilight Council and adding the Forge. Good choices both. Will he go for the Dark Shrine again? He can already see a missile turret there, so I would suggest no. I would suggest just going to the High Templar attack.
Getting Zealot speed and stuff, and getting
yeah,
High
get
Templars
Zealot
and stuff.
speed, maybe.
Just turn it into a normal game. Look,
maybe
Creator seems
feedback.
to win when it's a normal game. It's when he tries to all in, or whenever an all in occurs, no matter who's doing it, Creator loses. So
yeah,
you know,
he's weak to all ins, whether it's himself doing it or others. But the thing is, his builds too. The Reapers are doing so much. Like they either scout what he's planning when it's more risky.
He's going to do this.
Well, we'll see. Is this going to hold?
I mean, Stim is done.
Stim plus Medevac's doing pretty darn good job so far, picking up in front of those force fields, dropping behind, utilizing the force fields against Protoss here. He'll definitely knock down this bunker, but does he have enough damage output to do anything else?
More Zealots, but he can repair that bunker in time. Oh, excuse me, that one's being salvaged.
The energy on those sentries is so low, you may as well walk home. And
that was weird, because you're supposed to hit there before the Medevacs. That's the whole point. Is that you have a small window of time where they just might be weak enough.
I tell you, gateway attacks just are not what they once were, Tasteless.
Oh my god, I almost choked on my water. He's making more gates.
Okay, I like that. He may as well go into 7-gate charge High Templar. I mean, that's going to be his best possible chance, I think.
All right, he's boosted in there. Is he going to stop this in time?
Oh, and he's going to lose some extra units. The Zealot's coming up, but the Stalker's taking so much damage right now.
Yeah, the problem is the Protoss army isn't all together. These sentries don't have a lot of energy, so he can't really utilize force field very well.
The other problem is Stim.
Peace.
Stim is pretty good against just gateway units.
On the flip side.
And by that, I mean the natural.
I mean over here in the other base.
Now the probe's going to have to run here. Great
this
position.
Is actually a really good position because he can use the minerals.
Charge not so useful against this, that's for sure.
Yep.
Well,
Norris force field, in fact.
Oh, he gets one of the Medevacs. Well, he does get out of there, but the damage has been dealt.
Regroup, I think they attack the front.
Bomber's up by 30 supply now.
Yeah.
What do you do here as creator? The Ghost Academy is about to finish, which means that his high count of sentries isn't going to be as useful. The High Templar tech isn't going to be quite as useful.
He's at it again, and he's going to hit the front too. Now he's got the Nexus cannon on.
And he's not targeting with the Nexus cannon on Medevacs, which is, I feel
mistake.
Like, most of the time a huge mistake. Not always, but most. And I guess in this, I still think it's a bad mistake. Despite not having many units to spill it around. But this is just getting worse and worse. Like
I don't really agree with how Bomber's splitting this up, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I don't think it does. He's killing stuff non-stop here, and there's no recourse for Creator. What does he do from here? He doesn't even have Psystorm ready.
He doesn't have any of the necessary tools that allow him to last.
He has like one upgrade, no units, very little economy. And he's fighting against medevacs, which you have to have splash damage for this, and he simply doesn't have it.
And he's running circles around this army right now. He can probably... Nope, he's going to pick up again. That's fine. No.
Bomber's trying to be fancy now.
Yeah,
There's
he's
no
being
reason.
fancy pants.
Yeah, he even loses a medevac with 4 Marauders in it. No need to be that fancy. He can literally just regroup.
That's what I was going to say. He should just regroup outside the front and just hit.
Yeah.
You know, like you don't...
He's trying to fight such a scrappy battle when he has such a lead in every way. You know, if you group up, like we just saw, he has 7 medevacs. There is nothing that can be made out of 7 gates right now that can fight 7 medevacs if you get your whole army together with 7 medevacs.
Right, right. Beautiful control, though, you got to say.
Chrono boosting that forge, no upgrades being made. Creator falling apart a little bit more even now. But you know, the longer this stays scrappy, that at least gives some chance to Creator. When it's these tiny little groups of units, you know, Micro is going to count a lot more. You know, just something like hitting feedbacks on all these small medevac counts coming in.
Yeah.
You know, just barely incrementing out enough High Templars to sap energy so that your army can start to win battles.
You can see Creator, too. He's playing for his tournament life right now. I mean, he's playing his heart out. He's doing whatever it takes to try to stay in this.
He wants so badly to do well this season, but it is not looking too likely from here.
Nice usage of the boost there on the medevacs. Beautiful control. Look at this. Damn. He's going to kill off these Zealots, then target down the Archon.
Good pull-away time right there from Creator. Let's try to get them in the choke. Targeting down any medevacs he can as well with his range units.
Oh my god, he's going to make planetaries.
You know what would be funnier than making those? Is just lifting off his 2 command centers that are mining and landing them there. See, that would be funnier. Okay, so... You know, Creator is still...
He's like, oh my god.
He's microing like a fiend right now, but so is Bomber.
Well, he's starting to whittle down the army. It's almost out of Zealots. The Sentry is basically a big paperweight right now. And the Stalkers they need to deal the damage, but there's just not enough of them left, you know? Now he's telling them to get out. This is a GTFO move.
Yes, it is. Well, we got some feedbacks. The probes coming out. If you don't have a factory to draw Stalker Fire, just build a command center.
Hopefully this doesn't enter the metagame. You know what's funny is Creator is just barely holding this off for a while. I think we might be at the tipping point, though.
Oh, yeah. 52 supply to 115. I think that there's not much else to say. Oh, he's going to mine his minerals, too.
Sick. Now we got, yep, that's going to be it. GG.
Whoa.
GG.
Wow. GG indeed.
That was cute.
Well done by Bomber.
Well done. Bomber makes it through. I think Bomber probably the fan favorite here. A well-deserved win.
Yeah, you know, that was a little bit tongue-in-cheek from Creator, that last little statement, because he definitely made quite a few errors. You know,
yeah, he's joking.
He's going Nexus first against Reaper. He's not really targeting very well with the Nexus cannon. There's a lot of little things going on.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you know, we learned a lot today. We learned that really cool strategy from Protoss against Zerg, right?
Yeah.
The Tasteless build that we're going to call it.
The Tasteless build?
That's the new Tasteless build.
The one I told you about that Caldor told me about?
Yeah, that one. That one's my build now. And then also, it was interesting to see that you really can't Nexus first against Terran, at least for now, unless we figure something out.
Yeah, I mean, the Reaper does come quickly, and losing 4 probes,
can't get
Nexus
cannon,
first doesn't actually give you a 4 probe advantage. It doesn't do that.
Right.
And the lost mining time as well, like, it's not enough of an advantage to do that. It's a disadvantage now.
Well,
so.
Terran have more ways to hurt you early on.
You're literally flipping coins by Nexus first.
Marines early on, it's like, okay, you know, they're good in big groups, but you can't move out with a small number of them. You just die. So, anyways, here's the results from today. As you can see, our 2 to advance. It's going to be Roro and Bomber.
Yeah.
Crazy and Creator go down.
I think that's what I predicted was these two. I actually thought Bomber would maybe get first, but I'm not surprised to see those two guys go forward. So, our group for next Tuesday, it's going to be the legendary MC Flying, Yoda, and the legendary DRG Dongregu.
That's going to be a fun day.
It is. That's a really great group right there. I'm really excited about it. each player has a very distinct style in that group.
Yeah, that's
and
very
we'll
true.
talk more about that on next Tuesday, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, this has been a huge day for us. It's our first GSL with Heart of the Swarm.
It's the
whole world's
beginning of the
watching.
WCS.
Yes, the beginning of the WCS. Our first time casting the studio. And if you're just now joining us, don't just watch Code S. We got GSTL,
That's right.
Code A. We got a lot of
GSL
great
this
stuff here.
weekend. I'm going to be watching.
And at this point in time, here at GOM, we're expanding, into other games too. So expect great things in the future. And this studio kicks ass.
Yes,
this is actually an amazing studio.
It is
I'm
a
so happy
badass
to be here.
studio. This studio is wearing a leather jacket.
It is. Oh, yeah. And it's got sunglasses on.
Oh,
For
of
sure.
course it has sunglasses
Aviators.
on. Yeah.
It's totally cool.
It had sunglasses on before in Mokdong, but it was like those kids ones with the yellow sides that only...
Yeah,
It wasn't-
exactly.
the
And one of
thing
the
is-
lenses had popped out,
Oh, man,
and
that's
they kept
rough.
popping it back in.
He had scotch tape trying to hold it on.
Oh, can't do that.
And you saw like some sand under the scotch tape. I'm like, you really wore those to the beach? Mokdong Studio, you silly goose.
Let our sponsors know on Twitter that you love them. Without sponsors, we don't have events. We don't,
Without sponsors, there's no GSL and there's no NASCAR.
That's true. That's right. And, of course, there's no prize pool and stuff like that. So
That too, that's important as well. Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Add us on Twitter. I'm calling me Chase. He's Artosis.
And watch the State of the Game tomorrow. We're going to be discussing the WCS. It's at noon Korean time, so check that out.
So for Artosis and myself, the Casting Archon, we love you. Join us on Tuesday. Good night.
Try it.